You know what I keep seeing everywhere now, like in videos, reels, comments from women asking, why don't men approach anymore? Where are all the confident men? And honestly, every time I see that, I want to smile a little because the real answer is so simple. Men didn't stop approaching because they got weak or shy. They stopped because the reaction they receive is completely different depending on one thing, if the woman likes them already. And the rules are not the same for every man. If a guy she finds attractive comes up to her, he's confident, brave, exciting. But if a guy she doesn't find attractive walks over and says the exact same thing in the exact same tone, well, he's annoying, creepy, or disrespectful. And men feel this. They see it clearly. They see how the same action gets two opposite reactions, and they are tired of being punished for something they can't control, her level of attraction. Hey guys, it's Anastasia and welcome back to Matryoshka Tips channel. And today we're talking about why so many good normal men stopped approaching women and why modern dating feels so one-sided. So let's get into it. When women say, I want men to approach, what they really mean is, I want the right man to approach. And when you understand that, everything suddenly makes sense. Because women don't treat every approach the same, If she already finds you attractive, she will say, oh, he's so sweet, even if you were shaking, nervous, or stumbling over your words. But if she doesn't feel attracted to you, even if you speak politely and respectfully, she can respond with disgust, irritation, or even anger. And it's not your behavior that decides her action, it's her level of interest before you even open your mouth. And a lot of men learn this the hard way. They tried being kind, being polite, being normal, and they still got the eye rolls, the annoyed sighs, or that look women give when they are offended you, that you even tried. So they stopped. Not because they don't want love or connection, but because they don't want to be humiliated for being polite, and it's totally understandable. And guys, let's be honest, many women today are rude when they reject men. They don't simply say, no thank you. They make faces, they talk like you're interrupting their life, they act offended just because the man who approached them isn't their ideal type. A polite hello gets treated like a danger, a friendly smile gets treated like disrespect, a simple compliment gets treated like harassment. Oh my god. Men are not stupid, girls. They see the disgusted faces, the dramatic reactions, the women turning to their friends and whispering like the fake shock expressions, the sarcastic laughs. And the message is very clear. If I don't like you, it doesn't matter how respectful you are. You're still doing something wrong. That's why many men stopped approaching, not because they suddenly lost confidence, but because they don't want to feel like trash for trying to be nice. And here's something a lot of women refuse to admit. Men are not scared of rejection. Men have been handling rejection forever. Men grew up hearing no more than women ever did. What they are scared of today is humiliation, being laughed at, being treated like a joke, being recorded secretly and posted online with captions like, look at this guy trying, being made fun of just for existing. That's what changed, not men, the culture, the attitude. And when women say they want respect, but they don't give respect back. If a woman doesn't like a guy who approached her, she could easily say, hey, thank you, but I'm not interested, right? That's it. But many don't do that anymore. They roll their eyes, they turn away like he's invisible, or they act, dramatic to show everyone around that they are rejecting someone. And then these same women go online and cry that nobody approaches them. Well, it's almost funny until it's not. And here is where it gets even more unfair. When a guy she likes approaches, she smiles, she adjusts her hair, she becomes soft instantly. He can say the exact same sentence as the guy she's not attracted to. Like, hey, I just wanted to say, you look nice today. From him, amazing. From the other guy, annoying. So men realized something important. Modern dating isn't about their personality, their intentions, or their respect. It's about the woman deciding instantly if you are allowed to speak to her or not. And men don't want to play a game where the rules keep changing based on something that they can't even control. And let me tell you, it gets even worse because approaching women became a public risk. Today, everything is content. A guy simply asks like, hey, how's your day? And suddenly a phone is in his face. She's filming him secretly, posting him on TikTok, calling him a random creep, or pretending she's scared even though he was completely harmless. And that video gets thousands of likes, millions of views, thousands of comments laughing at him or insulting him. And imagine how a normal man feels seeing this. Of course, he stops approaching. Why would he try when everything can be turned into entertainment at his expense? And looks like women don't get it. They say, I miss romance, but they destroy the environment where romance used to grow. Or they say, men have no courage, but they ignore the courage it takes to approach in a world where women are waiting to embarrass them. And then they ask, well, why did men stop trying? Well, it's because women stopped being kind, they stopped being polite, they stopped treating men like humans when the man isn't attractive to them. Let's imagine something simple. A man walks up to a woman and says, hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think you look really nice today. One woman hears it from a man she finds attractive and thinks, wow, what a confident guy. And another woman hears the same sentence from a man she's not attracted to and thinks, oh, why are you talking to me? It has nothing to do with his tone, his respect, or his manners. It's attraction filter. And men are tired of being punished for being on the wrong side of the filter. This is why men choose peace instead. Peace is safe, peace doesn't shame them, peace doesn't make fun of them. They would rather focus on their work, gym, hobbies, or friends than walk into a situation where they get humiliated for saying just hello. They didn't stop wanting relationships, girls. They stopped wanting disrespect. And honestly, I don't blame them. Men today carry so much silent pressure. They know everything they do can be twisted, If they approach, they are creepy. If they don't approach, they are weak. If they're confident, they are intimidating. If they're shy, they are boring. Women judge them either way, and the men who still try are often the ones who get hurt the most because they are genuine. They approach with good intentions. They don't want anything bad, but they get treated like they are doing something wrong just by talking. And yes, some women say, but if he's not my type, I don't owe him anything. Well, that's true, but you do owe him basic respect. You don't have to date him, but you also don't have to humiliate him. A simple thank you, I'm not interested is enough. But many women don't want to be polite because they enjoy the power imbalance. They enjoy rejecting the man they don't want while waiting for the man they do want to magically appear. And in that process, they ruin the dating environment for everyone. And here is something else that's important to mention. Many women complain they don't meet good men anymore, but the truth is they do. They just treat those good men badly. The polite guy, the respectful guy, the normal guy, those are the guys who get the rude reactions actually. And in the meanwhile, the guy she actually likes doesn't have to try at all. She gives him a green light instantly. So when women say, like, nobody approaches me, what they really mean is nobody I want approaches me. The others do, she just dismisses them instantly and then forgets they ever tried. And men know this, girls. Men feel this. That's why they stop. They understand that in modern dating, they're not judged by their behavior anymore, but by her personal preference. And that's a game nobody can win. So yeah, men stopped approaching, not because they are scared of women, but because they are scared of humiliation, scared of attitude and disrespect. They don't want to be recorded, laughed at, labeled, or treated like a problem when they didn't do anything wrong. And here is the truth women don't want to hear. Masculine, confident men still exist. They are just not approaching women who act rude or entitled. They will approach a kind woman, a soft woman, someone who smiles, someone who looks open, someone who isn't waiting, to react dramatically. But those women are rare now, and men actually know it. So if you're a man watching this, please don't let anyone shame you for choosing peace. You are not wrong for avoiding humiliation. You're not weak for being careful. You're smart. Protect your dignity. Approach only women who look warm and human, and if you find one who reacts kindly, even if she's not interested, that's a woman worth respecting. Well, Because kindness is the real sign of a mature woman. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Anastasia, this is Matryoshka Tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.